Hey y'all, welcome back to Rolling Pin Recipes. We are making a delicious dessert, something my husband really likes, tiramisu. But I need to make the ladyfingers first. I've made tiramisu once, it turned out really delicious. We used stuff we had. We're gonna add the yolk right in there. 6 eggs, it's a big one. You want as little yolks in these whites as possible. You want them to come up to room temperature. You need a clean, dry, pristine bowl. Now before that yolk gets messed up, we're just dropping her in. If you have too much of a messy white, then it may not want to whip up as good. They're picky little boogers, so take precautions and do it right, because this is a lot of steps and you're putting a lot of air into them whites, so you want it to work out good. It's just easier and saves money. Oh, this one might bust. Hopefully not. Nope, it's good. Drop that in before it busts. This is a big one as well. The edge of the shell will cut it off. Alright, we're gonna whip this up until we have soft peaks, which means it's a little firm when you flip it. We'll see. We'll mix that up on medium. Alright y'all, while that is still mixing up, I'm going to add half a cup of sugar to the egg yolks with vanilla and salt. I don't know or think these are ready yet. That ain't ready. Still liquidy. I'm going to mix this up and we'll get ready for the rest. Looks like it's starting to leave a little bit of a streak, but I still don't think it's ready. Looks good. See, it just falls. I don't think that's right. We're still too liquidy. Oh yeah. Now this is a labor of love, y'all, but it's perfect for Valentine's Day. It's a delicious, homemade, decadent treat that your family will love. If they don't like coffee, they'll probably still like it. I think it's delicious, and I do not particularly enjoy coffee. This one is lighter in color. It's basically white, not yellow. A little creamy. And we'll check on this one. Still looks too wet, but it's getting there. We'll let this whip up real quick. Honestly, I thought the yolk mixture would take longer, so let's whip this up. It's less liquidy, that's for sure. So I'll pick it up like this. It's got the little stick. Oh yeah, it held it pretty good, so I'll call that good. Alright y'all, so we've got soft peaks on here. Now we need to add half of the sugar, which is half a cup, in here gradually, tablespoon at a time. I'm gonna use a teaspoon. On medium, actually we're gonna do 2 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon, so maybe we'll do 3. And we'll keep adding that, and I'm gonna put 1.5 cups of flour in here. Let's check on these peaks. Supposed to do it till you got stiff peaks. They're very shiny and pretty. I would say that's not yet stiff. We're gonna go a little longer, but it looks delicious. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. Beautiful. We've got all 3 mixtures here. Apparently, I didn't need giant bowls because going into our egg whites. I need a silicone spatula. My KitchenAid one would be perfect for this right now, but I do not have it. I want to try to get all this stuff off, but I don't foresee that really happening too well. No biggie. That's a lot of work right there. Fluffed up eggs are beautiful egg whites. I gently pour over the yolk mixture over the egg white. There's stuff stuck on the sides I'm trying to get off. It's okay. That might be sugar. Oh boy. Just get it in here. I could use the firmer silicone spat if I need. I need to be careful. Gently fold her in. Beautiful. Those whites fluff up beautifully. How gorgeous. And it's shiny. Those egg whites turn really shiny. Beautiful. Looks good. And it's poofed up. Floofed up. I think I was supposed to fold all of this in, but I didn't. We'll fold this into this now. We just don't want to lose this air. Looks crazy. I don't know if I remember it looking like this, but that's okay. Alright y'all, we're gonna throw it in a Ziploc bag because I don't have a piping bag. And we're gonna put it in about 4-inch long pieces on a cookie sheet. Do a few rounds of baking and bake these up. Looks good. Alright y'all, I've got my sheet ready. We're gonna throw some of this batter into this plastic bag. Gonna take a couple turns. No big deal. It's very sticky. Oh boy. I should have done the trick. Should have done the trick. Here we go. I've washed this little cup. This will work. My goodness. Not sure how much will fit in here. Okay, a lot more than that. And kind of just scrape it off on the outside with your fingers. We'll start with that. Just zip her back up, get that air out, just push all that batter down. It says to cut a little 1/2 inch. So poofy. Scooch this. It's sticky. I'm gonna try to put 2 on here, 2 rows. So before we do this, I'm gonna fold my sheet in half so I have a better visual. I should have put it this way so it might fold down that way. Now I have a bit of a visual here. We're gonna cut her down 1/2 inch. I'm not sure. They'll flatten as they settle. Now let's get to piping this. Hopefully y'all can see well. It's like squishy and foamy as it squirts out. It's kind of cool. Oh, I think I put them way closer together last time. Kind of want that little hook gone. Goofy shapes. Let's see if we can make this one bigger at least. I feel like I remember they stay about this size too. That might become like a double. I do remember them doing that. Alright, now we're just gonna bake this at 350 for like 20 minutes or so. Cute. Really shiny, beautiful, cute little boogers going in. And I'm gonna get another piece of parchment and just do it again. Now I don't think we used all these last time. What I might do is make a little tiramisu or something. Now my family loved this. Absolutely loved it last time I made it. I even loved it. So I might have to make a bigger one this time. And this is a delicious, more special dessert for Valentine's Day. Your family will probably like it. Couple minis. Oh boy, I should have gotten a full sheet. Hey y'all, alright, these came out the oven and I just slide this flat top spatula under there to unstick them. They stick together a little bit because I put them so close, but I don't mind. See, they're super soft, delicious. These ones, I might leave those since they're so close. Now these got a little more done than I'd probably prefer, but they're still super soft, light and fluffy. Like this, perfect, I don't mind. Probably want them a little squishier because we're in a rush and want this right now. I'm gonna try a piece. It's very soft and squishy. This is 14 Ladyfingers right here. Wow. And I got another batch in the oven and I'll have to do one more batch. Got a bag here. I think these are already done, y'all. They're already starting to turn golden. These ones aren't very dark, but this side is getting a little dark. Even though these are all basically a finger. Probably let these cool a second. Alright, y'all. I didn't really give them a second to cool, but I'm just gonna try to swoop these off real quick. Try to swoop them off at an angle kind of away from you, not towards, away from you. Same thing on this side. Just so we could scrape them off without messing them up too bad. Look at this little nub. Now these are way softer. It's like a little cake. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, pretty good. It's delicious. These are more like a cake. I'm not necessarily going for look here. These are gonna be covered by more deliciousness. So them being so close isn't really going to affect the taste. They're gonna be delicious no matter what. I could have left them on here. Shoot. I'm going to use this one for the last bit. Beautiful. Alright, we are going to... It's already coming out. Just going to put these right on. We might have a lot more. Yikes. Still have more. But that definitely could mean I can make a big tiramisu, which would be pretty cool. I think I'm going to put all these onto this cutting board and put those other ones on this parchment. They're already pretty cool. I have a spare piece of tin foil in the bottom of my oven just for drips, or if I need to put it under something. We will just put a few of these little fingers on here. I don't want to wait a whole nother round just for a couple little things. That's a waste of propane. And we're getting a lot out of this because I scraped it, which is what I want. Alright y'all, we'll get this in there. We'll put this in there right next to the other ones. Hey y'all, we're making the tiramisu. I know this bowl's ridiculous for this, but I'm just gonna put it in here. I need, for one recipe, 1/4 and 2 tablespoons. We're doubling this. So I've got 6 yolks in this bowl here. So we've got 2/4, basically a quarter, basically 3/4 sugar. I'm gonna put 3/4 of this into my eggs. Basically that. We're gonna mix this up for 1 minute. Now this mixture is just dripping everywhere. I need to get this boiling for a double boiler. Hopefully it goes okay. And we will mix that on the double boiler for about 3 minutes until it turns pale, creamy, and thick. It's already turned pale, so we'll see. Alright, y'all, this is boiling. I'm wondering if this is going to be too much water. I'm going to turn it down. I actually don't know if I've ever done a double boiler. We're just going to mix this, I guess. I would say that's way thicker. I don't know if this process is right. I think we've gotten thicker here. It's not really warm. I think it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like cooked. Let's just keep it on here then. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna rock with that. I'm supposed to add the cream cheese into there, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be big enough. I'm gonna get a bigger bowl. This is gonna be a hot mess. I'm just gonna put this sugar right into this cup. That bowl was a mess. We're just gonna put this 8 ounces of cream cheese right in here. It's very soft. I'll scoop that off and we'll beat this. I actually need 2 more ounces. Such weird measurements. Just gonna put the other bit of cream cheese in here. It's flinging everywhere. I'll clean it up. We need 2 ounces of this, which is a 1/4 block. What a mess. This needs to be used up ASAP. Alright, that looks jiggly and strange. Alright, y'all, we need 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Hopefully there's 1/2 cup here, or I have to, oh yeah, plenty. I didn't want to open the new one. And I'm just going to use this silicone spatula that already has the egg stuff on it. Perfect. Whip this up. Oh, vanilla too. Teaspoon of vanilla. I want the consistency to be right, so we want stiff peaks here. That's not that. Maybe a little more. It's really tasty. A little tiny bit more. It's gotta be it. Perfect. Good enough. Alright, y'all, we're gonna pour this yolk pudding mixture into the whipped cream and we're gonna gently fold it together. This looks like a pudding. I've never made pudding, but that's exactly what this looks like. I want to get every last bit out, y'all, because it's expensive, but also it's hard work. I'm gonna clean this up a bit. Alright, y'all, we've cleaned up a bit. Now we're gonna fold this in. We don't have the mascarpone cheese. I didn't even look for it at the store. I forgot. I didn't write it down. So I don't even know if they had it at the store we went. We're improvising. This is one of my husband's favorites, so I can make it again. Yeah, I think that was a custard, a pudding. That wasn't too difficult. Beautiful. We've got our coffee. The dish, I'm gonna put it in. It's not glass. You'd probably want to use glass so it's pretty, but we are going to just put it in here. There's a lot of ladyfingers. Bringing them in. So many ladyfingers. Okay, now we're gonna dunk them and set them in, but I want to get the best coverage, so I'm gonna map it out. Looks like my sizing worked pretty well, because I'll be able to get 2 in here. Decent. Or I could do this way. Let's just do this way. I've got some interesting shapes happening here. I want full coverage, y'all. Full coverage. Gotta have a skinny one. We're gonna go with that. Now we're gonna give it a little dunk in and out, because they will start falling apart on you. Do it nice and quick. I tried to get these cookies to dry out pretty good so they could soak this up and not be a total disaster. Just made some instant coffee. It's got a lot of components to this dessert, but it's really delicious and worth it, I would say. I might need more coffee. Last time I made this, I had a lot of coffee left, so I didn't want to make too much. And this isn't a high quality coffee by no means, which is not a big deal. It's gonna taste delicious. Now we're gonna slap some of this on there. Gonna get a couple layers of them little ladyfingers. Concentrating, y'all. Gonna give her a little rotate. Try to get a nice even layer the best we can. Beautiful. Now we'll layer her up again. Well, now with the second one, it's hard because I can't really map it out. And I definitely need more coffee. Alright, y'all, I made a little more coffee. We're just gonna keep on trucking. Oh boy, that's a little warm. It's gonna have to chill in the fridge anyway. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Wow, we totally ran out of coffee. Gotta make some up. A long day in the kitchen today, but delicious. My family will love it, and it will feed us for a couple days. We like to have a dessert on hand, and it's nice making everything at home. We really enjoy it. Get to choose what you want, how you want it. Two at once. It's a little tricky. They get really soft. I'm gonna use most of these Ladyfingers, and that makes me really happy. Sometimes we like to alternate between like a not chocolatey and then a chocolatey. I love a chocolatey treat. Sometimes I want a little something different. Should have gotten a knife, but I'm just gonna rip this in half. It is all about the look, y'all, but come on now, my family's gonna love this. Get a little more cookie in there. Now, I still have a ton of the cookies left, but let's see if I can double layer one of these. Like, this one looks a little flat. There's actually quite a bit of this left, so we might do that. We might add a little more cookie. Let's add a little more cookie. Then I can try to use up this coffee. Got a little bit more coffee left. Okay, we've got a little bit here. Might not be that good though. Then you should have it chill, but honestly, I don't know if my family's gonna be able to. Alright, y'all. Let's cover it. This is a lot of mixture here. I could have put a little more on that bottom, but I didn't realize. But also, I've got a lot of crevices now here, so it'll fill right up. Alright, y'all. Almost done. This tastes delicious. Alrighty. Everybody's ready for bed around here, so I know I am. I'm not sure if all of these little cookies are going to get covered up because of those extra pieces I added, which is no big deal. That chocolate powder, the cocoa powder dusting should cover it. Alright, y'all. There you have it. A delicious, decadent dessert. Out of that fat batch of cookies, I only have 5 left. Awesome. Y'all, I changed my mind. I would rather have this chocolate dusting on there when I wrap it to put it in the fridge. So here we go. Chocolate dusting. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cocoa powder everywhere. Alright, y'all. There you have it. Bon appetit. We'll cut into her. Alright, y'all. Here it is. It's getting a little moisture on this chocolate, but I wanted it on there before I covered it so that cream didn't stick. Beautiful. I'm hoping it's moist enough. We're gonna go in with about 1/8 of a cake. Oh yeah. Clean cut. I can't really see too many layers. And they're not very even, but it smells good. It's gonna be delicious. Homemade tiramisu, y'all, right here at home. Bon appetit. If y'all enjoyed, give this video a like, let me know what you think, and subscribe for more. We appreciate y'all and hope you guys have a fabulous day, spending time with those you love, eating the things you love, and doing the things you love. This is a great Valentine's dessert to show those you love that you love them. Peace out, y'all.